Hey everybody, JuicyTaz201 here, bringing you another Minecraft video. Today we are in my city, but before we start today's video, I want to remind everybody that I have a club page here on Xbox One, and if you have an Xbox One account, be sure to follow my fan page. It's called JuicyTaz201 Fanpage, like you just saw. And you can post pictures of your city and see other people's city. True Kibbles is a frequent poster in here, also my friend Mango. He is a very good builder too, that you can see below. I also post in here a lot. It's the best place to see new builds that I'm building. I'm starting to post more on there now, so be sure to check that out. Also, follow my profile page on Xbox One if you have an Xbox One console, and you can see my latest pictures of my builds and videos of other games as well. And last but not least, I would like to thank my notification squad. You guys rock, and let's get right into the video. So we are here in Roosevelt City, and you guys know where we're at by now. You've seen the city a lot if you've been around my channel for a while and seen almost all my videos. We are at the World Trade Center, which is the center point of my city. So I was building the Shanghai Tower last time you guys saw, and it turned out really well. I loved it and everything, but people were saying that didn't fit, the location of the city. But I did not delete the building. Like, it's on another save I have, because I couldn't bring myself to delete it, because it took me like a month and a half to get where I was at. So I might work on it more in the future, but not actually have it in my city. But I'll probably work on it if I have time to work on it. But anyways, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I thought of a skyscraper design right away. And it was really inconvenient, because I wasn't ready, because I didn't have a pen or paper next to me. So I had to find one in my bedroom, but I thought of a cool modern design, and actually, as I looked at it, it looks like it was more of a combination of buildings that I've seen, while I've been into architecture and stuff like that. And it looks like the Comcast Tower a little bit. It looks like, a lot of skyscrapers in New York City, and there's one in LA somebody told me about. It looks like the LA Tower or something like that. I'm not sure, but there's a lot of skyscrapers that I got inspired by, and I think it just, it came in the middle of the night, and it, brought inspiration for this build. But I built this within 36 hours, which is an insane record for me, and I've never built a skyscraper that big and that, fast. I mean, because that is like a bigger skyscraper of mine. The interior is not as big, but like it's pretty tall, and there's about 25 floors, so doing a build like that is a lot of repetition, but you guys are going to love it at night. Be sure to stick around to the end. The ending is pretty cool with how it looks at night. And I was inspired, too, by one of my buildings in my city, the Tower 6 that I did a video on in the past. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check that out. It was a great video. But yeah, so I was looking for something that would fit the skyline really well, and it wouldn't be too taller than the World Trade Center, because I had that problem with the Shanghai Tower. It was a little too big, and it was too close to the World Trade Center, people were saying. So I found something that, I designed it, something that wouldn't be too big, but would fit the skyscraper, the skyline, very nicely. And I think this is a nice, simple build, and I think everybody will come to like it. This is a basic lobby. Didn't think about too much for it. I just did a basic lobby, because I don't think most people go inside the interiors of my buildings. And this is one you probably just go in the lobby, like, okay, that's nice. Most people just go to the World Trade Center right away. Like, I know which buildings people are at most of the time. It's a World Trade Center. It's usually the arena, the city hall, and what else? My apartment building, the white one, which you'll see a little bit from this building. One great thing about this building is the views. The views are awesome. It has a view of almost every iconic building in my city. So we are, I think, on the 7th floor, if my memory serves me right, because I just built this. And we are on the 7th floor, yes. Right there is another building I'm working on. It's an Art Deco style building. You'll see it while we're flying around in this video a little bit. It's not complete at all, but I built that so far within 2 days. That's going to take a little bit longer because, of all the interior. I'm not going to do all the interior, but I'm going to do the lower floors. I'm going to put up some restaurants, hopefully. We'll see. And I'll post a video on that as soon as possible. But we're going to go up higher because this view is great. I didn't do any interior. I just did the lighting and the walls. And that's all that's really important, I think. I can add interior down the line. I've done that for a few buildings, but look at that view. You have the Renaissance over there, and you have right there you have the white building I just made recently, and Rockefeller Center right here. Imagine seeing the Christmas tree lighting from here. But over here you have the church and everything. So the views are just phenomenal from this building. And we are only at the 20th floor, but at night everything even looks, better, especially with ice. I will say the ice is really good at, being a transparent object, because it looks legit. because the colored glass, it makes everything like that color. So you all know understand what I'm saying, I think. But yeah. Yeah, but great views, and I'll show you the exterior, what I love about it. I just love certain parts about this building and how it turned out. Because when you're designing it and drawing it, you don't think about certain angles that you'll have once you build it. And the angles of it are really cool, especially from behind. I thought the behind it part of it would be ugly, but it's actually pretty cool because it looks like it's leaning, but it really isn't leaning. Just the cut out of the building. I also got inspired by One Vanderbilt. It's the soon-to-be one of the tallest buildings in New York City. I don't see much about it online, so. So yeah, this is a basic roof, and so we're gonna start flying around at night. And I'm showing some, close-up details. Now, what you can see at night is really like a skeleton in a way of the building. It's just like the Tower 6 that's in the right side of me over there. But I wanted to make it look really cool at night. One of those buildings that just, you see right away, and you're like, just wow. But I made it kind of like a vent system right here with the black glass or the dark, I think it's a dark gray glass. But especially from water, one of my things I like to do at night with the lights are actually go underneath the water, like in the front of the city, the dirty city water. I go inside of it, and I like to see the skeletons of buildings. But right there, you see those two beams of white light? Those are white windows. That wasn't originally planned in my design, but I just had my light bulb went off. I was thinking about, the Comcast tower, and I did that, and I was just like, wow. But it also looks like the Rockefeller Center a little bit from the front. So it's just amazing how many buildings it kind of looks like, but it's its own building that I designed. But yeah, as we fly around the city, there's just so many great views of it, and it's one of my favorites in the skyline now, up front. And we are getting near completion of the main skyline. I'm adding more Art Deco buildings because I want some more older buildings around the city because we have a lot of ice buildings, which is supposed to be glass. So in that area, I'm going to be putting some more sandstone kind of buildings and stuff, and brick. But yeah, just little details are what make this building really cool. But yeah, I'm probably going to add some interior down the line. And some of you are probably wondering why this is open right here. I left this open because there's going to be a building right up against here, like more of an other older building. And there might be two or one, I'm not sure yet. I'm designing stuff right now, but there's going to be a building up against it. So you don't really put ice on a building or like a window if it's going to be up against a building anyways. So I'm just saving work for myself. But the views of my new building right here are really cool. Like, you have this old and the new. I just love seeing old buildings right next to new buildings. I think that's almost it. Yeah, that's it. The bottom of it looks great at night, and it's just a great addition to the city. Until then, the next video will be the one right next to it, hopefully, or another video I might do, I'm not sure yet. The World Tours will be coming back real soon, so you guys have a great day. It's been JuicyTaz201. Be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, guys. Bye.